Hi, welcome. I'm Susan Buchser-Lochocki, or Susan B. Lochocki, or Susan B., and I am running for President of the United States. I am not involved with the primary at all. I am only involved with the general election that happens in November. So don't vote for me now because it won't count anyways. But anyway, welcome. This is one of my next appreciation of the military that I'm doing this month in May. It's Military Appreciation Month, and that includes Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. It also includes the Coast Guard and the National Guard and the Space Force. And wait, I think today's the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So I had to say that. Anyway, it's nice to have you here. So I want to say a lot of people over the past 4 years, when I was running for president before and for Congress, this whole universal basic income and this whole housing, uh, universal housing for all, public housing, it's all coming up. And as like, what are solutions for this? Well, and for me, when student loan debt, for first off, with the student loan debt, I just keep saying join the military, and the military will pay back your student loans. That's what the GI Bill is about. That's the point of getting into the military, is that you get free or close to free education, which is what everybody seems to want. So do that, because there you also get the universal basic income. And then you get an organization, a community that cares about you. So there's also even universal health care. So people will be looking after you. Plus, there are places where you can go and work out and keep fit. So it's got a lot of benefits. If you join actively, then you automatically too get housing. So you'll get a apartment or a house. Sometimes the apartments are shared at the beginning, but if you've got a family, they'll give you something more. If you want grass, you can get more like a townhouse, or if you really have a big family or need more grass, then you could probably even get a house. So I think, a lot of people have dropped out and they're not really feeling wanted. And this might be where the problem lies, that they never fit in and they don't know where they fit in. Well, I think with the Army, there are many jobs on all spectrums, from uh, sort of the possibly, how can I say it, the lowest sort of job you could think of, or a simple job, to, top secret military planning jobs. And they're available. I just looked online and I was looking up housing because, having housing, public housing, has become an issue. Well, I have this solution. Sign up for the Army and do your part for the country, and we will take care of you. You will have a house. So it's it's that simple. But what I noticed was there were some jobs of all sorts. So, every Army base has a hospital. So you need their doctors, anesthesiologists. You also need nurses. So these things are all very much needed. So there's lots of jobs. Then there's schools too. So then you need teachers, and you need uh, bus drivers, and you need um, just all sorts of things, administrators. Then there's recreational areas and restaurants, so you need those sort of workers too. And then there's also engineers building things, so we need that sort of skill as well. And the list just goes on and on. So, you know, I know a lot of young people, they are just getting to be adults, and our system currently is not helping whatsoever to get you focused and organized on living a life and starting your life. So I feel for you. And I think the military might be a good solution. The object of the military, of the U.S. military, like the Air Force, Army, Navy, Marines, is to uphold the Constitution. And if you've read it, maybe not recently, maybe you should reread it so you can find out what your rights are too. But but the Constitution is a good document, and it's the supreme law of the land, so it trumps, pardon the word, it trumps any law that's out there, locally or statewide. And if there's a conflict, it's the Constitution that wins. So it's a good idea to know what the Constitution says, and basically, when you get into the U.S. military, that's what you're working for. You're defending the Constitution and the country and the people. So yeah, have a look. But yeah, so I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but I do really appreciate all of our service men and women and their families who are everywhere around the world, and especially in the United States, working hard to keep our country safe and sound, and other countries as well, our friends out there in the world too. I appreciate you. I appreciate your work. I appreciate your sacrifice. I appreciate everything that you're doing. And I hope that you are fulfilling your dreams as well as fulfilling the necessary part of your work. So, yeah, I guess that's it for now. But I just want to say that I was looking at the Army only today, and I was really impressed with all the different housing and possibilities that are just there in that branch of our military already. So I think for those of you who might be graduating soon, you might want to think about looking into the Army. There might be some jobs for you available, and there are lots of benefits. I was born into the Air Force, and I will be looking into the Air Force too, so I can understand our military system a bit better. But I saw it from the child side of, being an Air Force brat. And, for me, it was an eye opening experience. I saw parts of the world I would have never seen if my father was not in the Air Force. So I kind of had the lucky side of that um, side, being raised in a military, on military bases, in the outskirts of our country. I was 2 years on Guam, and I grew up in California and then went off to New York State. So I have a vast experience of our country, and I enjoyed all of those moments and those memories. Um, yeah, they helped me to understand our world a bit better and our country too, and to appreciate our military and how it works and the opportunities that are there. So, on this note, I'm going to stop here. But I would just like to say thank you. I'm not always making a video of appreciation. Sometimes it's a post of appreciation. So, just to let you know that sometimes you'll see a post, sometimes you'll see a video. So, today is a video. I do want to say, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube page, because I'd like to go live once in a while on YouTube. I'm doing it right now on Facebook, and I'm having some success and some not so successful moments. But anyway, it would be nice if you could subscribe to my channel wherever you are, whichever channel you're on. I think I have 3 presidential ones now. Long story, it's not for this video, but subscribe to it so that I can eventually go live. All right, that's everything for now. Thanks for stopping by. I wish you a nice day wherever you are. And my military people, I appreciate you. Keep up the good work. Thanks for all you're doing. Bye for now.